Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find a link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about who have you become. So pile number 1, you're going to be the green teddy. Pile number 2, you're going to be the yellow teddy. And pile number 3, you're going to be the pink teddy. So again, pile number 1, green teddy. Pile number 2, yellow teddy. And pile number 3, pink teddy. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the teddy that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the green teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1, who have you become? Who have you become, my pile number 1? Ooh, we have the 8 of Pentacles. You've become a person of value. Not that you were not valuable before, but you increased your stock, okay? With the 8 of Pentacles, you have improved yourself. You have mastered your craft. This is who you've become, okay? You're unrecognizable because you've worked so hard on yourself with the 8 of Pentacles. You really pushed yourself. You really improved your skill sets and your talent. You have developed yourself, your character with the 8 of Pentacles. You have gone through trials and tribulation, and you're still standing strong. You have become a master of your own destiny, okay? Who have you become, my pile number 1? Who have you become? We have the 9 of Swords. You overcame some sort of like trauma with the 9 of Swords, something that was troubling your mind, ongoing like mental anguish, nervousness, or anxiety with the 9 of Swords. Who you've become is like you've overcame those obstacles. You've become somebody who's so resilient with the 9 of Swords. You're able to stay in that energy. You're able to transmute that energy like an alchemist with the 9 of Swords. This is who you've become, because I feel like a lot of you were left by yourself to handle this tough emotions, tough energy, anguish, okay, anxiety. Maybe this is something that you had to overcome when you were a really young child or teenager, and it followed you through your early adulthood, where you didn't know who you were. You had to go through narcissistic abuse, narcissistic relationships with family, with lovers, with friends, and you've overcame that, and you've became somebody who has emotional and mental power. Who have you become? Wow, we have the Eight of Wands. You have become a courageous individual with the Eight of Wands, a go-getter, somebody who takes action, somebody who is daring. This is who you've become. And I feel like a lot of you, it took you a really long time to get there. Some people never thought that you were going to make it out, or that you were going to succeed or overcome those obstacles and challenges that you have experienced in your life. But you are a soul survivor and you are a warrior with the Eight of Wands. Okay, so who have you become? Yeah, you have become somebody who's resilient with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady energy, but it's also resilient because it's like doing the same thing over and over, knowing that you will get to your final destination. You're not taking shortcuts. You're not trying to speed up the process. You know that your process that you're doing right now is the right way to get to the next level. So you're going to take the necessary steps to get there, and you're going to be slowly but surely, you're going to get to your final destination. So you have become somebody of patience. We have the Maddest Touch with the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and then Ace of Pentacles. So you have become somebody who is grounded, not only in your finances, but in your mind. Like you have become somebody who's extremely resilient here, because I feel like with the Nine of Swords, you had to go through so many obstacles that like most people wouldn't be able to survive, because it's unbearable with the Nine of Swords, where maybe some of you even experience poverty here. This is what I'm getting here, but you have the Maddest Touch. This is who you've become. Okay, maybe some people in your family left you to rot, and they didn't think that you were going to make it out alive. What have you become? What have you? Wow, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. You have become a guru. This is who you've become. A guru, a master at your craft. Even if your family or friends, like childhood friends, like they don't come to you directly for support, they definitely watch you. So let's say if you have social media, okay, and you have a specific niche with the Hierophant that you're very versed in, you're very extremely knowledgeable, okay, you're one of the best in your field. Your family members and your friends, like your ex-friends, past friends, they're watching you. Past lovers, they're watching you. You have become like a guru to these people, okay? And you are definitely a guru. You are a master at your craft with the Eight of Pentacles. This is who you've become. Yeah, you've become somebody who is courageous, like I said, with the Eight of Wands. And now we have the Fool card, because you walk to the beat of your own drums. You trust in your own self. You trust in your inner compass, okay? You walk by faith and not by sight. You trust when you're like, when you get that intuitive nudge to do something else. I feel like a lot of you are creatives here, and you use your creative gifts and your creative talents to make money. Maybe you do have a 9-to-5, but you are branching out. Maybe some of you are dancers here. Some of you could be actors, actresses, but you still have a 9-to-5 in order to pay for your rent, but you're still pursuing your dreams, your goals and aspirations on the side. And then eventually you're going to be able to branch out. But a lot of you have mastered your craft here. Okay, wow, the Ace of Wands wanted to come out. Who have you become? Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. You have become somebody who is extremely romantic, okay? Maybe like you've experienced a lot of heartbreak throughout your life, but you haven't lost your sense of wonder. You haven't, like, you didn't let the world, like the experiences that you've had harden your heart with the Knight of Cups. You're still like, you know, joyful, happy. Wow, we have the Star, unique. You have become your authentic self. Like you're really stepping into your power. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, you are being true to your own desires. Okay. Like I said, you could have a 9-to-5 because, you know, like before your dream starts taking off, you have to make some money some way, somehow. So you do have a 9-to-5. You're working your 9-to-5, but you haven't given up on your dreams. Some of you may be posting it on social media. You're, you know, building yourself up, building your following. Okay. But with the Star card, you have become somebody who is authentic, somebody who's original, somebody who is true to yourself. So you could be an Aquarius here. We have Taurus. So fixed signs here, okay? So like you're true to yourself, like you're focused. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. Maybe you haven't seen the financial abundance yet with the 10 of Pentacles, but it's in your energy field. It's around you already. Like you're in that abundance energy. You have become abundant, but not only financially, but resources within, like your emotions. You have become your true self with the Star card, okay, and the 10 of Pentacles. Who have you become? Who have you become? What do we have here? Ooh, a force to be reckoned with the 10 of Wands. Because I'm getting like a burden. People are burdened by your level up. You have become, I don't know why I heard a menace. But not in a negative way. Like you're coming for your throne. You're coming for what's yours. That's the energy I'm getting with the 10 of Wands. Like you have become somebody who is able to shoulder great responsibility. Somebody who is not a quitter. Somebody who is a fighter. Somebody who is a warrior. This is what I'm getting here. Who have you become, my pal? We have, okay, just one card. Who have you become? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah, imaginative, very sensitive, highly intuitive. I feel like your intuition has heightened as you got to know yourself, as you release your need for approval, your need for validation. This is what I'm getting here. Who have you become? We have the 8 of Cups. You've become somebody who walks away from things, people, places that do not serve you. Maybe initially you used to stick it out or tug it out in situations longer than you needed to because you didn't want to rock the boat, pretty much. This is what I'm getting here. But you've become somebody who is like self-assured and somebody who loves themselves. Like you know your worth. Like this is what I'm getting here. Maybe you didn't know your worth back then, but now you know it. Who have you become? Ooh, we have the Star again, guys. You're definitely a star in your own right, my pal number one. You're meant to shine. No matter what niche that you're in, my pal number one, you're meant to shine, and you have become that person. You are already in your element. I feel like I'm speaking to artists here. It doesn't matter what type of artistry that you're in. It doesn't matter if it's like makeup, you know, skincare, beauty, okay, dancing, acting, singing, songwriting, whatever it is, artistic, creativity, content creation. You're a star, you're original, you're authentic, and you are in your purpose. You're walking in your purpose. This is who you've become, okay? And maybe people around you didn't want that to happen. They saw it in you, but they didn't want that to happen. Who have you become? We have the World card, okay? You have become somebody who is a well-rounded, somebody who's accomplished, somebody who has learned from your lessons, okay? You're not going to be repeating certain cycles that you've passed. You've graduated with the World card. You've leveled up to another level where it's like now you're going to experience new devil, but it's like you're ready for this. You are equipped for this, okay? You have the proper tools to help you navigate this new level of your life, okay? This is what I'm getting here with the World card. This is who you've become, okay? So know your worth, know your power, okay? Do not shrink yourself. Maybe somebody's going to want you to shrink, but don't shrink. You earn your spot. So who have you become? Yeah, you've become somebody who's structured and disciplined and determined with the Chariot to get things done, to make things happen for you. You have resilience here. You're self-assured. This is who you've become. And it took you a really long time because we have the 8 of Pentacles. That means you had to go through all the Pentacles. You had to start from scratch. You had to go in and day out to perfect your craft. And this is who you've become, okay? A perfectionist, a master at your craft. Who have you become? We have the Knight of Cups again. Yes, highly intuitive, very romantic, okay? I'm getting like you have become like, oh man, what's that word? You're really good with people. A people person, but there's another word I was looking for. It's not coming in, but I hope I could remember the word. But like this is the what I'm getting here with the Knight of Cups. Definitely a finesse. You know how to finesse your way to the top. Okay, you know how to, not in a negative way where you're going to abuse people or use people. It's more about like being strategic. Okay, you know how to, I'm gonna like social climbing. You know how to do that very well. With the Knight of Cups being here twice. Okay. And it's like you know how to advocate for yourself. This is who you have become, like a great advocate for yourself. Who have you become, my pal number one? Justice. We have 2 cardinal signs and 2 fixed signs. So yeah, sturdy. Like with the justice here, you've become somebody, like you always were somebody of high integrity, but I feel like you've become more diplomatic. Okay, maybe you're more blunt with your words, but you're still blunt, but you're doing it in a diplomatic way with the justice card. Okay, this is who you've become. So who have you become? Who you've become? We have the High Priestess. Yeah, your intuition has increased tremendously. This is what I'm getting here with the High Priestess. Okay, some of you maybe in the past you used to maybe neglect your intuition or doubt yourself, second guess yourself, especially when you were around narcissistic people, but you've become somebody very much in tune with your higher self. Okay, so now it's kind of hard for people to pull the wool over your eyes. If you feel something negative about somebody now, you're not going to second guess yourself. You're not going to be like, oh no, but they look so nice. No, that energy, that weird vibe that they give you, you clock that, and you're sticking to that. Who have you become? Who have you become, my pal number? We have guide. Ooh, represent the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. This is like giving me Hierophant vibe a little bit with the guide card. This is who you've become. Like I said with the Hierophant, is that your family, your friends, like your ex-friends, they all watching you, keeping tabs on you and taking notes. You've become a guide for these people. Who have you become? Just one card, please. Just one. Who have you become? We have dilettante, the light in the arts without having to be a professional, alerting you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuit. Okay, so I feel like you have mastered your craft, because maybe in the past you were doing too many things and you weren't like really honing your craft. I feel like with the dilettante, you've learned to harness your energy in one direction before branching out. So let's say, for instance, you have like a business, you started building the business before you branched out to add like additional component to your business. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. You learn to become better at just like capitalizing on what you have right now before you branch out. So what have you, didn't I say alchemist? Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Yeah, you've become an alchemist. You took the negative and you turned it into positive. All of your heartbreaks, all of your experiences, all the things that you had to learn in life, you became better in spite of this. Who have you become, my pal number one? Who have you become? We have mother. Nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Some of you could be parents here, or maybe you've become like a parent to yourself. You've learned to reparent yourself. Maybe some of you had to go to therapy, heal because of like childhood abuse or something with a mother. But this is who you've become. You've mothered yourself. Like you're whole. Like you started to heal your inner child. Like that's why you're true to yourself now. True to who you truly are. This is what I'm getting here. And somebody does not want me to speak. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this one resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, pal two. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number two, you picked a yellow teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two, who have you become? Ooh, bold, daring. I feel like you've become your true self with the Ace of Wands, where you're daring to be bold, you're daring to be like enthusiastic about life. You're taking action. Maybe some of you have been procrastinating on your goals, your dreams and aspirations because of like life experiences, delays and obstacles where you felt like things were not moving or not progressing for you. But I feel like you've taken your power back. You've become a daring person, a confident person with the Ace of Wands. This is who you've become. You're more confident in your abilities with the Ace of Wands. You're more assertive, okay, more determined. Who have you become, my pal number one? Who have you become? Ooh, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you've overcame like regrets, obstacles, and sadness with the Five of Cups. Things that have happened to you in the past where you felt like you were never going to get like a second chance or do-over, but it's like you've regained your confidence back. I really feel like there was like a major setback or failure that you've experienced that may have chipped away at your self-esteem, but you've gained that energy back. Okay, so who have you become? Yeah, like a visionary, action-oriented. You've become more daring now. It's like I feel like you have nothing to lose, in a sense where like you already lost so much that you feel like, what else could happen? What else could go wrong? Because I've already lost everything that I've always wanted to have. But now it's time for me to gain it right back. It's time for me to get back out there and dare to dream big with the Three of Wands. And this is who you've become. You like your mindset has changed, has shifted. There has been like an energetic upgrade for you, my pal number two, with the Three of Wands. This is who you've become. Okay, more self-assured. Who have you become? Just one card, please, Spirit. Who you've become, my pal number two? Just one. Who you've become? Wow, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like wish fulfillment, desires. Like I feel like you've become the person that you always wanted to be. This is who you've become. Like you're the person that you envision yourself to be, the person that is daring, the person that is bold, the person that goes after their dreams, the person that doesn't care about public opinion or people's perception of you, or the fact that you want to live your best life, and then maybe some people in your family do not want you to live your best life because it goes against what they believe is possible for them. So seeing you go after your dreams is triggering them. So you've become like your dream come true. You've become the person that you always wanted to be with the Nine of Cups. Master manifester. This is who you've become. A master manifester, a very skilled magician. You could be a Gemini or a Virgo here, but this is who you've become, a master manifester, a very skilled individual, okay? Very talented here, multi-talented. This is what I'm getting here with the magician. This is who you've become. Who have you become? Ooh, Eight of Pentacles, my pal number two. Like you've become a master at your craft, similar to pal number one. So there could be a message for you in pal number one, my pal number two, but with the Eight of Pentacles, you've become a master at your craft. Pat yourself on the back because you've leveled up into a point where it's like there's no stopping you now. You've become a badass. This is what I'm getting here with the Eight of Pentacles. This is who you've become. Okay, you've become like a chief. Wow, we have the Star. Ooh, yo, you've become your authentic self. You are true to who you are. Yeah, I feel like there's a message for you in pile number one, my pile number two, because the Star and the Eight of Pentacles was there in pile number one. So yeah, you've become authentic, original, your true self. Like you are following your North Node. So some of you, maybe your North Node is in Aquarius, Gemini, or Virgo. Yeah, you're following your true north. You've become your true version. With the Nine of Cups, we have the High Priestess. Okay, I feel like you've changed your spiritual practice with the High Priestess. Maybe some of you were religious before and now you're more spiritual. This is who you've become. You've become aligned with your true self. Like there's something about you, your true self, that's very significant for you, my pal. Number 2, your true self, your higher self, your true desires. Okay, the person that you're meant to be. This is why I'm feeling like a lot of you are following your north node. Okay, you're not in your south node anymore. You're not in your safety. You're not in your karmic tide. Okay, like you've learned the karmic lessons, like with the 5 of Cups, and you've decided to embrace the lessons and become a better person. Who have you become? That's too many cards. Who have you become, my pal? We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you've become somebody who is quick on your feet, somebody who is sharp, somebody who doesn't procrastinate when it comes to making decisions. Okay, from taking leaps of faith, from walking by faith and not by sight. This is what I'm getting here. Wow, we have the Ace of Cups. You've become somebody who has mastered yourself, who has increased your self-love with the Ace of Cups, has learned to love yourself, flaws and all. Okay, you've learned to embrace your shadow self. This is who you've become. Like you're one with your shadow, like this. Like, you know, you guys are brethren here. Okay, you and your shadow, like you know who you are inside and out, your light and your dark, and you embrace both. Like you don't try to run away from yourself. You don't try to run away from your flaws. You don't try to run away from, you know, whenever you're not at your best. Like you embrace all of those aspects of yourself, and you embrace the journey that you're on, and you don't try to run away or try to hide, and you've become a better person because of this. Who have you become? Who have you become? Who have you become, my pal? Just one card, please. Who have you become? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, self-sufficient, independent. Yeah, like loving. Okay, like I feel like, yeah, you had to overcome obstacles and challenges. You've had to go through like heartbreaking situations with the 5 of Cups, regret, sorrow, disappointment. A lot of it heavy on disappointment in life. You've been disappointed one too many times. However, you haven't become bitter. You've become better. And Spirit is very proud of you for not like allowing obstacles and challenges to harden your heart. Okay, you're still daring to dream big because we have the Ace of Wands. That means you're still chasing after your goals. You're still chasing after your dreams. You're still optimistic. Okay, and it takes a lot to still be optimistic after life has been beating you down at so many times, but you are resilient, my pal. Number 2, this is who you've become, as a resilient individual. Who have you become, my pal? Okay, just one card, please, Spirit. Just one, please. Who have you become? We have the Page of Swords. Yeah, a student, a scholar of life. Okay, a quick learner with the Page of Swords. This is who you've become. Okay, so now when you go through those lessons or those obstacles, you go through those obstacles a lot faster than you used to before. So let's say, for instance, you had the you had reoccurring experiences with certain type of people when it comes to love. Now when you experience those people in real time, you're not going to stick around the same way that you used to do 10 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago you used to spend 2 years, 4 years with certain type of people. Now it's like, yo, after 2-3 weeks you're like, I already seen this energy before, I'm out of here. Okay, so you're a fast learner. You've become a fast learner. Who have you become, my pal? Number 2, who have you become? Who? Yeah, we have the 7 of Cups. I'm getting like discerning. You have become discerning when it comes to options that are being presented to you with the 7 of Cups. Like you're very clear on what you want, what is good for you, what is not good for you, what is a barrier, an obstacle, or a distraction. Who have you become? Just one card, please, Spirit. Who have you become? Ooh, Ace of Wands again. A bold, assertive, creative, okay, confident. You've become more confident in your abilities, your skill sets, and your talent, and you know who you are. You know what you are capable of doing, and you trust in yourself hard enough to know that, you know, you could do it. You could do anything that you put your mind to. Who have you become? Who have you become? We have judgment. Yeah, you've become somebody who is a great judge of character. Like I said, you've learned from the obstacles, experience that you had in the past, and now it's easier for you to bounce back. Okay, like I said, you've learned. Like if you go through an experience that you had in the past, you're not going to go through the lesson like the same way that you did in the past. Like you're gonna pass the test like with flying colors here with the judgment card. This is who you've become, a great judge of character. Okay, so who have you become? Who you've become? That's too many cards. Who have you become? We have the High Priestess again. So spiritually, I feel like you've upgraded. I'm also getting like, for you, my pal number 2, you have increased in spiritual gifts. Like your spiritual gifts have increased with the High Priestess, okay? They have increased tremendously. Who have you become? Who have you become, my pal? My pal number 2. Who? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have the 8 of Pentacles again. You've become a master at your craft. Yeah, you have amazing work ethic. Some of you, like, you've increased your work ethics here. Your dedication, you're a perfectionist here. You're definitely a master at your craft. Whatever it is that you're doing right now, you are authentically yourself, because we do have the star here. You are true to yourself. You're true to who you're meant to be, because you are following your North Node, and you're a fast learner with the Page of Swords. Yeah, like you're learning quickly. You've become a fast learner. You're grasping the concepts, the experiences, the lessons very quickly, not like before. Before it took you a longer time because, you know, you didn't trust yourself, you didn't trust in your abilities, but because you've changed, you've leveled up. Now it's harder for people to manipulate you. We have the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment again, guys. Ooh, you definitely have become the person that you always wanted to be. You are who you always wanted to be right now. You are your true self, like who you always wanted to be, the person that you've admired from when you were young. You are that person today. You are your own hero. You are your own role model. You've become this person with the 9 of Cups. You're in that energetic upgrade that you've always wanted to experience. You are already that person. It's like there's no more additional learning or additional lessons. Now, right now, it's time for you to reap the reward of all of your hard work. Okay, so who have you become? Okay, my pal number 2, Dawn 1. Spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. Ooh, I'm not surprised because the Ace of Wands is here twice. Ooh. You are people's wish fulfillment, because we have the 9 of Cups being here twice. You are your own wish fulfillment and other people's wish fulfillment. This is who you've become, okay? You are that girl or that guy with the Dawn 1 energy. You could have whoever you want, my pal number 2. Like, what? You are a sexy beast. We have Artist, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So you've definitely became an artist. And with the Ace of Wands here, like being here twice, obviously like you're an artist because we have wands here. Creativity, you could be a fire sign here. You're very expressive here. This is what I'm getting here with the artist energy and the Dawn wand. Some of you have amazing seductive qualities that, like, you could finesse people like if you wanted to, but I feel like a lot of you don't really care about that part. You only care about, like, you know, improving your life, improving every aspect of yourself. Definitely using your creativity to make money. I feel like a lot of you are doing that. So who have you become? Ooh, you've become a healer. It says passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So you're a natural born healer. Maybe you see the number 911 often. I'm getting like you are a light worker, my pal number 2. This is what I'm getting here for you. You were always a light worker, but you haven't stepped into that energy yet. You finally step into that energy now. Because all of the experience that you had in the past were training you. to become the light worker that you are today. It says child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens to learning path of forgiveness. So yeah, like I feel like you're a healer. This is who you've become. I feel like you heal people through your art as well. Whatever art like route that you've taken, somebody does not want me to speak. Whatever route that you've taken, my pal number 2, you're on the right path. It's healing other people's wounded inner child. You're a healer. You're a natural born healer. And I feel like you're finally stepping into that power too, that energy. Some of you could be herbalists here as well. Like you have many avenues, you have many gifts, but healing is one of them. A natural born healer. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this one resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot by Kachu again with another video. So, my pal number 2, you picked the pink teddy. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3, who have you become? Who have you become, my pal number 3? Ooh, Knight of Wands. Ooh. That's the second time I channeled this song. I'm sexy and I know it. Look at that body. What? Yo, my pal number 2, sorry, my pal number 3, what are you doing? Okay, like that body is looking nice. Ooh, I feel like you've become more adventurous. A lot of you are traveling here with the Knight of Wands, long distance traveling. You're exploring your options. You've become high demand, okay? A lot of people want to date you, but I feel like right now you're just exploring your options or having fun. Ooh, I can't make it up, the Lovers. You've become like, now that you're an option, I'm getting like eligible bachelor and bachelorette with the Lovers. This is who you've become. Like people are now checking for you more because I feel like you've gone through some sort of a level up here with the Knight of Wands. I like vigorous energy, joyful energy, youthful energy, regardless of your age. You're definitely somebody that people want to date. Like a lot of people want to date you. Who have you become? Ooh, 6 of Cups. Something about like you've become your own goal, like something about your childhood, like what you always wanted to do as a child. You are that person today. You are living in your purpose with the 6 of Cups. Something that you made a right choice with the Lovers. You made the right choice for yourself to become your true authentic self. This is what I'm getting here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Not that you've become lucky, but you are definitely expanding here. You are in alignment. Something about your Jupiter placements. You have a very lucky Jupiter placement, my pal number 3. Because whichever sign is in your Jupiter or whichever house, whatever placement in your birth chart, yo, you're lucky. It may come off as lucky, but it's just your placement. Okay, with your chart, something about your placement, but you are in alignment with your desires, who you always wanted to be. So who have you become? Who have you become, my pal? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Okay, so some sort of clarity or truth. Okay, so some of you may have gone like through a tarot reader when you were younger, and they may have told you like what you were going to become when you were younger. Like you did a tarot reading just for fun, and they kind of predicted something, and you're living that truth. You're living that life that was predicted to you when you were in your early 20s, or when you were like younger, like 18 or something. Like I feel like you did it just for fun, like you weren't thinking any of this, but there's some sort of truth or clarity or authenticity with the Ace of Swords that's coming up right now. You are your true self. Like you are who you say you are. You've become the person that you've spoken to existence, basically. This is what I'm getting here with the Ace of Swords. And with the Wheel of Fortune, what I'm also getting at, what I'm picking up on, is that you followed the steps that were given to you by the universe. So let's say, for instance, you're like, okay, Spirit, what do I need to do next? And you asked for a specific sign, and then the Spirit will give you the sign, and then you would follow the sign. So you were always in alignment here. You've become your true self by being in alignment with your higher self, basically, because I feel like you already knew what you were supposed to do with the Ace of Swords, and you stood in your truth. Who have you become? Nine of Cups. Like, guys, I feel like collectively there could be like a message in each pile for you, my pile number 3, because the messages are like slightly different, but it has like reoccurring theme, like you guys knowing who you are, being in your true self, you're following your North Node, because the Nine of Cups came out for pile number 2 and pile number 1. So there is an energy of wish fulfillment, like speaking things into existence. This is who you've become, like the person that you spoke into existence. You are that person today. Whatever you said that you were going to do, like maybe like 5 years ago, you are doing it now. 2 years ago, you are doing it now. Like you are living proof with the Ace of Swords that this is like the reality. Okay, who have you become? Just one card, please, Spirit. Who have you become? Eight of Wands. You've become somebody who's courageous, somebody who is daring, okay? With the Eight of Wands, somebody who's action oriented. Maybe in the past you used to procrastinate. Maybe 5 years ago you were procrastinating. Maybe this is when you were speaking things into existence, but you weren't taking the necessary steps, the necessary actions, and then you decided to make a decision, a choice. Okay, with the Ace of Swords and the Lovers, you made a choice, and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be this person. This is who I'm going to be. In 5 years from now, I'm going to be this person. I'm going to have this much of money. I'm going to be doing this type of job. I'm going to live in this type of house, this type of car. I'm going to be driving this type of car. I'm going to be like, you know, with this type of lover. Whatever it is that you specified in the past. You are living proof that it's possible, and you are this person with the Eight of Wands, okay? Who have you become? Ace of Cups. You've become somebody who is self-assured with the Ace of Cups. Somebody who actually truly love who you are as a person, and you're not pretending. You know, there's a lot of people that are pretending that they love themselves, but then when they're behind closed doors, they're unhappy, they're miserable, they're only putting up a front for social media. You are not doing that. You are true to yourself. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. This is who you've become. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. You've become somebody who's extremely resilient, somebody who's self-sufficient, and somebody who's abundant with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Somebody who's determined. Who have you become? Yeah, we have the Hermit. So you could be a Virgo here. Yeah, you've become somebody who's resilient, self-sufficient, okay? Somebody who is relies on your own like efforts with the Hermit card. You're sustainable. You're a sustainable individual. You don't really need a lot of people around you. I feel like my pal number 3, you don't have a really big group circle of friends. Like your circle of friends might be very minimal. Maybe you have 2 friends, or maybe you don't even have friends at all. But you have a lot of acquaintances, but you don't have any friends. So this is what I'm getting here. This is who you've become, like a master at yourself, mastering your emotions. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, you've become a master at your craft as well with the Hierophant. You've become a guru. You definitely know what you're talking about. Whatever niche that you're in, my pal number 3, you know what you're talking about with the Hierophant. You're a master. You earn your stripes here. Who have you become? Ooh, we have the Star. You know the Star came out for all 3 piles as well. The Star and the Nine of Cups. You Star, original, authentic. You are your true self, like I was saying. That's the reoccurring theme for all 3 piles, is that you guys are your true to who you truly are. This is who you've become, your true self. You're not pretending. You're not putting on a show. Whatever you're presenting yourself to the world, that is really who you are. You're not like pretending to be something that you're not. Obviously, like when you're in social settings, like you're cautious about who you hang around with. You know, obviously in social settings, you have to be careful, like what you reveal to others, but like authentically, you're not pretending to be something that you're not. So let's say if you are an artist, then you are really an artist. Like you're not just showing to people that, oh, I'm an artist online, but then behind the scene you're plagiarizing, stealing people's ideas. You're not doing that. Okay, you're authentic with the star. You're true. Whatever it is that your niche is, you are true to it. Who have you become? Just one card, please, Spirit. Who have you become? Who have you become? Just one card, please. Who have you become? We have the Ace of Pentacles, Midas touch, business owner. We have almost all the aces for you. We're only missing the Ace of Wands. Yeah, a great catch. You definitely have the Midas touch here. You have become somebody who is able to make money in your sleep. Some of you could be content creators here. With the Ace of Pentacles, who have you become, my pal? Number 3, who have you become? Just one card, please, Spirit. We have Strength card. You have become somebody who's resilient, somebody who's powerful and influential, because we have the Star and the Strength card. You have become influential in your own way and in a subtle way as well, without realizing it. Like every time you walk into a room, the energy shifts. People adjust to you. You don't adjust to people. And you have become a person of great power without realizing it. A lot of you don't realize how much power you hold, how much influence you have on others. Who have you become, my pal? Number 3. Who have you become? Just one card, please, Spirit. Wow, we have the Magician, a master manifester. We have Gemini and Virgo here. Gemini and Virgo twice, because we have Magician energy twice, because we have Gemini and Virgo. Now we have Magician energy. So heavy on the Magician, Mercurial energy. So maybe you have Gemini or Virgo in Mercury, which is like really good placements, either or, because it's their ruling planet. So you're a master manifestor here. This is who you've become. Like I said, you spoke something into existence 5 years ago. Something about 5 years ago is significant for you, my pal, number 3, where you spoke something into existence. I feel like when you spoke it, like you weren't, it's not that you didn't believe it was going to happen. You weren't worried about how it was going to happen. So I feel like the way that you did it is like you spoke into existence and then you followed the path with the Wheel of Fortune. Like every step of the way, you were giving instructions by spirit and you follow those instructions slowly but surely. Like it took you step by step. Like you took some time to get there, but you finally got there and you are here now. You've become a master at your craft, a master manifester. We have the High Priestess. I believe the High Priestess came out for all 3 pals as well. Something about your spiritual gifts has heightened. Okay, you've become like, some of you could be spiritual healers here, spiritual teachers. Okay, so who have you become? Who have you become, my pal, number 3? Who have you become? Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups. Emotionally intelligent, emotionally savvy. I feel like a lot of you are more street smarts now. It's not that you weren't before, but now you're more aware. Like you've gained a lot of knowledge and expertise. Who have you become? Just one card. Ooh, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Sexy beast. Didn't I say that earlier? Ooh, you're definitely structured and disciplined here. This is who you've become. Somebody who's structured, somebody who's determined, who has amazing leadership qualities. You're determined. You're willing to do whatever it takes to get to the top. Obviously in an ethical way, with the devil, but nevertheless, like, you are somebody who is determined. This is who you've become, okay? Like, you really had to work on yourself. You had to face your demons here with the devil, and you've mastered that. You've mastered your demon. You controlled your demon. You controlled, like, your urges, whatever, your shadow self. Like, you were able to confront that with the devil. This is who you've become. Like, that's why you're able to be comfortable in your own skin. Okay, so who have you become? Oh, we have the Two of Swords. You become somebody who's unbothered. You're unbothered, my pal, number 3, with the Two of Swords. You don't let things get to you anymore like you used to. You're more emotionally resilient and intelligent. Who have you become? Ooh, I'm not even surprised. A warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Like I was saying about the devil, you overcame your shadow self. You have become a warrior. So nobody could like hurt you because there's no enemy within. With the warrior energy, this is who you've become. Okay, so you're standing 10 toes down. Who have you become? We have Messiah, okay? Serving humanity with humility. Yeah, some of you are meant to be spreading the light, spreading words, spreading the gospel. I don't know why I'm getting that with the Messiah energy. Who have you become? Ooh, we have Lover. Great passion and devotion. Unbedrilled appreciation of someone or something. You have become a lover of life. Like, you love your life now. You're happy with who you are. Like, you know, obviously you still want to improve. You still want to get better. But nevertheless, like, where you are right now, you're happy. You're like, you know, in your true element. You're not pretending, like I said. Who have you become? Ooh, we have Don Juan. Spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. Pile number 2 had that card too. Ooh, okay, my pile number 3. You have become the Don Juan. Okay, so like, now the people that played you in the past, they're seeing you as the Don Juan. This is who you've become. Like, if you really wanted to be that girl or that guy, you can with the Don Juan. You do have that energy. Like, you could finesse people. You have become a finesser without realizing it. This is what I'm getting here with this power that you have. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.